Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. All right, who are we reading for first? Oh, the number 1. I think we'll be doing a reading for our lovely Aries energies, Aries people and placements. Aries, let's start with something kind of fresh, kind of funky. Okay, let's see. You could be adjusting things, getting things in a better order, more happiness, enterprise is the card. Okay, tell us more for Aries. Are you initiating new things? Are you understanding larger concepts? Let's see. Inner strength, interesting. Tell me more. You could be building something, constructing something, right? Redecorating, renovating. Aries, this could be just your dreams and desires, the grind here. Interesting. And deep knowing. Interesting. Outer strength, interesting. All right, so feeling guided towards this deck. So let's dive in for our lovely Aries. And then we'll do, actually, let's get some dice. Messages for Aries for their highest timeline from their most beneficial ancestors and spirit guides, Jesus, Angel Michael, for Aries energies. Okay, so this could be about opportunities for finances from other people. There could be something heading towards you. This could be communication, a new beginning of some sort. Aries. Oh, yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody that was Native American or like maybe just indigenous in some way. There could have been a feeling of a lack of love or like unrequited love in this situation. This could be something from a past life. Could be something you were not wise to stay in or be involved in is the vibe I'm getting. You could be healing, cleansing, clearing. Dream catchers are meant to catch bad dreams. So this could be something that was, you know, really taxing, and you're cleansing, clearing, healing, kind of completing, closing something out. Trust and faith. Beautiful energy. If your spirit team, call on your guardian angels. Let's continue for Aries. Messages for Aries from your spirit team for the highest timeline. Most important messages for Aries people and placements. Thank you. Yeah, this was someone who's not maybe a friend. They could have been catty or acted more kind of independent or something like that. Yeah, but it looks like you're overcoming something, which is really nice. Yeah, this could have been someone quite sly, but it looks like you have a stork in flight, new beginning. This could be a new contract or relationship as well. A stork in flight promises delight. A stork in range signals change, progress, heals pain drawn from the past, embrace kindness, and new friendships last. So yeah, there's something coming towards you, it looks like. But let's continue with some tarot. Aries, what's the most important message from their spirit team? Highest guides. Could have been dealing with a King of Cups in the past, sideways position. This could be somebody a little bit immature or inconsiderate, I just heard. Tell me more. Yeah, you could be collaborating with like soul family from past lives. You'll be finding this kind of ease and comfort with the connections that could be coming into your life. Yeah, you're moving away from something that did not bring you joy. It could have been a family situation. Maybe there was a lack of something here. Maybe somebody is a drinker or something. You were not honoring yourself in the past. We have the Empress sideways in the past position. And since this is the only feminine card out, I assume this is you. Unless you associate with this kind of sly, non-friend energy. Could be a Cancer, but could be another fellow water sign masculine here. If not, you could be this Empress who's not receiving proper love in a situation. You could be honoring yourself with more wisdom, which allows you to kind of shift the narrative and move into greater kind of abundance is what I'm seeing. So yeah, King of Pentacles here. I think Sag got this in the reading as well as part of their advice or protection. So you're definitely cleansing, clearing. Yeah, trust and faith. You have protections. You're protecting your finances or moving into more stability. If you were dealing with a water sign, you might be dealing with an earth sign in the future. This could be someone at your work, but this could be something after like the storms have cleared away. You could find that this kind of strong new beginning or strong new masculine with the Gemini energy in the center of the read. This could be someone you collaborate with, communicate with. This could be a Gemini, someone who also has Gemini placements, or this just could be you stepping into a position of creating. So let's see. What's your advice? Most important vital advice for Aries energies. Guidance. Most important action for Aries, please. Thank you. 6 of Cups. Interesting. Tell me more. Having trust and faith in your guides at this time. 4 of Cups. You could have rejected this masculine King of Cups here. This could have been someone quite sly. Maybe they were after your money or something, you know, swipe or no swiping energy. Yeah, there's a new beginning. Okay, interesting. 8 of Swords. 3 of Cups. Okay, there's a new beginning regarding like new collaborations, the right hand of God. And this is associated with this new beginning, this cleansing. Anything other actions for Aries? Ten of Wands, releasing something as well. Maybe this pain from the past. Interesting energy. Let's get you. And the Magician. Wow. We ended your reading, the first portion, on the Magician, and we circled around to the end of your actions on the Magician and the Star. Eight of Pentacles. There could be massive healing coming in your career and what you're investing in and what you're working on. You could be manifesting a job position. You could also be manifesting some kind of healing or stardom as well. God, just equilibrium, protects against attacks in the court. So justice, karmic justice as well. Interesting energies. I mean, the Magician with the Star card, that's something. All right, let's see. Most important vital advice for Aries people and placements. Called soul gifts and training. So you could literally be taking courses, having a notepad, having a notebook, taking down lessons, learning, maybe creating new structures in your life, new routines, new courses, new habits, especially if you, for example, you want to improve on drawing. So you make sure half an hour a day you take some drawing course. If maybe it's a psychic skill, you make sure that you spend some time learning how to practice clairaudience, for example, or clairvoyance or whatever, and you kind of incorporate that into your daily routine. Or kind of, I suggest Constant Mesmer. I've been watching her videos if you're curious. I don't know if you are or not, but if you have Pisces placements, you could be naturally drawn towards psychic stuff, especially if you have the K2 nakshatra in your Aries birth chart, which would be Ashwini, I believe. We have a lot of strong, I'm pretty sure Ashwini energy right now, just because that's the first zodiac sign, first nakshatra for Aries zodiac. If this is above your head, please search up your AstroSeek Vedic sidereal birth chart. That's a website, AstroSeek. Sidereal Vedic is an old Indian style. I would use the whole sign house system, scroll to the bottom, see your nakshatras, look up on YouTube Claire Nakti's videos. She makes great videos talking about the themes that play out in your life and possible skills or abilities that you could capitalize on. But yeah, we have soul training. It's time to step up. Weight in the reverse. So you've left something behind. You could have been stalling for a while, but let's definitely read Called. And also you could be receiving, whoa, it opened right to it, amen. So things will just line up. You can get also certain reach outs. Maybe certain people are calling you out psychically or calling you into their aura, or you're calling in the right soul tribe and members, right? You came to Earth with a double mission to grow as a soul and bring about a shift in consciousness. The best way to fulfill the personal and collective purpose is to trust what is that your soul is calling you towards. We did see trust and faith. It's encoded with the most direct path forward. So there's something about maybe improving your ability to trust your first instinct or thought. This could also be about something that's more familial or more caring, more nurturing in the future. It could also be some deep transformation or empowerment or wealth coming from some kind of inner work. We now have Jupiter in Cancer. Before in the last year and earlier we had Mars in Cancer, right, which was Mars is more of a malefic energy, can cause issues and problems sometimes. But now that we have Jupiter in Cancer, this is a place where we're kind of going to reap the rewards of the work that we've been working on since Mars was in Cancer, which was like I think last fall. So anyways, your soul has many unique gifts that it came here to share. Some of you already might be aware of, others are just beginning to uncover. So see if you're being guided to certain people, mentors, courses, coaches, whatever skills that you're being called to. Maybe talk to ChatGPT, what skills, or can you get an intuitive message from my guide? What skills should I focus on, or ask yourself, just tap into your own mind and see what the first thought that comes out. It's a great way to work on that. Let's see. You're being called to remember that your soul intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul gifts. If you're being called towards a creative project, a passion, or an adventure, this card is confirmation you're facing the right way. At this moment right here is testing. Someone could be going to London or Paris or something like that. I'm seeing like lights at night. I don't know. If you're feeling underprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card guides you to step up and leap and consider perhaps your soul has been training for this moment right here for lifetimes. You could also be trying something new. You could be inspiring yourself. You could be traveling. This could also be like mental journeys or like just expanding, getting higher awareness, climbing higher wisdom, whether through travel or not. But let's get you juicy messages before we close this out. Aries messages. You could be like untying yourself as well. Aries messages for Aries from their spirit team, guardians, and guides for their highest timeline. Aries, thank you. Okay. Someone here could work in music. Messages for Aries. Maybe you want to like go your own way. Do it your own way. Aries messages. Someone could be jealous. Okay, let's see what we've got. Deliberately saying no, deserving better, new openings. Beautiful. So this could be to nourish yourself, right? Saying no to what wasn't fulfilling you, not waiting. Living in your own peace, loving yourself. Get a black cat. This could also just be about embodying black cat energy, also getting a friend or a companion. There's also great videos on animal communication and communicating with them. I think Constance Mesmer goes into that on her Clear Audience video. I also posted an animal communication documentary on my channel on the post tab. Her name was like Anna something, so and it's on the title, so if you do Control F, Anna. Get a black cat. Yeah, living in your own peace. Own peace. You could be owning something, taking greater ownership. That's the vibe I was getting with the King of Pentacles. I'm seeing someone erect boundaries to protect something and guard something. You can see the kind of defensive stance he's taking, right? So maybe the buffalo spirit animal, someone here could be native. We have evil dad, so coming out kind of sideways. Maybe there's a potential for that. I don't know if this person has children or you do. It's your responsibility to raise your vibration. Coworker trying to set you up, so you've got to kind of grow through this and enter new realms of being and new strengths. Be careful of cryptic pregnancy. Jesus. So yeah, just make sure that you're being safe and such. Your past doesn't matter, your future does. You are claiming your spot in the world. They love a toxic lifestyle. Sorry, just give me a moment. Okay, anyways, they love a toxic lifestyle. You are claiming your spot in this world. Keep going, okay? We have gentle touch. Love will come later. We have continue to shield your energy. We have avoiding bad karmic. We have wants to move in with you. We have you have a good time being with yourself, being guided by hope. We have Thursday. Okay, so something could come in on that new moon day. That's when the new moon in Leo. This could be something to do with communication because it's conjoining Mercury, which rules commerce and communication. Check dominant elements in a birth chart. So maybe, and new friend. Yeah, you could be having a new friend coming in the future that could be associated with this kind of stork energy here with the new beginning. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.